Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Kabaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kuji Chagalia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural...
Of course, we running late this morning, family. Bear with us. We'll be on in a second.
Follow us on social
I gotta step away for. Give me a second. I gotta step away.
Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, We offer a
I tell it's gone.
romantic poetry,
I took her over.
and 50% discount on sister locks,
Make sure y'all support Two Sisters.
sapphire, and mahogany.
Let me hurry up, because I think I hear him coming.
If you have any questions, you can reach
No,
out
no,
to
no,
customer
no.
care at Two Natural Sisters.
How y'all doing this morning? Man, I just been missing y'all.
And happy Kwanzaa.
You know. Oh, this Dr. Kelsey's book. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Get yours now. For those that don't know me, I'm one of the acting spirits here.
My name is Doe. I am the
When
only
you hear the applause, that's me. That's me.
Madeline
Me and
Jen,
my crew.
best described as
Yeah,
a
that's us.
celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded.
So y'all go and check out the commercial, 'cause I think I hear y'all too coming. I gotta get out.
It transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift,
Why my mic on?
tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing
I know I turned the mic off.
mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's
Why you over there laughing?
interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks, The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Grab your glasses, family, it's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body, come on, come on. Toast your ancestors, drink up. Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it, come on. You can do it, come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it, come on. Drink that health in. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath, take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body, come on, come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Come on, come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body, move, move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Great Nia once again. I thought I had the mic on. Somebody is messing with my equipment. I don't know if it's the Giammi girls. I don't know if it's some of these. I got some spirit people in the crowd over here laughing and giggling. And I'm kind of suspicious now. I will fire spirits. You know what I'm saying? I will fire. You know, I'm a very spiritual brother, but I do fire spirits. You go hunt. You go. There's some houses out there that need to be hunted. I ain't got to be, you got to be pulling up with no foolishness now around here. Giammi Journey, we get the job done. We handle business. So I don't know what's going on with my equipment. I'm going to go back and look at my tape. I don't like doing that, but I'm going to go back and see who was on my mic. Now, I had a problem drinking the water this morning because Miss Gina handled the job today of being the water bearer, but she put ice in it. Now, for those that don't know, one of the beautiful properties of copper is that copper helps, for some reason, like this damn thing is cold as hell. I don't know how much ice she put in here, but copper allows the heat or the coolness to move through the water a lot faster. So that shit was slamming up against my teeth this morning. But once again, I want to send a round of applause to all of the Nia babies. We are on Nia. We have made it. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do this weekend. As far as some production stuff, I am working on a homework assignment.
So one of the things that I've been throwing out to members of Giami and to other people I'm talking to, I'm looking for keywords because, and it's a little bit different than the hashtags because we can create hashtags. Like, for example, if I throw up my screen right now and type in the hashtag Kwanzaa, right? We're going to be able to find everybody that hashtag that. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's do it. We could do it. We got a little bit of time. Let's do it. So, I am on my Chrome browser. And now, this is how you use hashtags. So, when you hashtag something, right? Whether you are on Facebook, because we'll go to Facebook and do it too. Whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on a YouTube video or whatever, hashtags categorize stuff. So let's type in hashtag Kwanzaa. Let's see what pops up. All right, so going straight through Google, Kwanzaa hashtag on Instagram, right? It says 296,000 posts with hashtag Kwanzaa, right? Kwanzaa hashtags, video on TikTok, inspired director. So if you're looking for something on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, you could just type in the hashtag. The hashtag helps the system organize, right? So it will organize everything under hashtags. What you're saying is, I want this put into a group, okay? So on hashtag videos on TikTok, I don't tell you how many. Kwanzaa history, blah, blah, blah. So let's go to our Facebook, right? We'll go to our Facebook and search Facebook. So we're going to put hashtag Kwanzaa. Now, Facebook owns Instagram. So when I type this in, so it say 27,000 people are posting about this. 27,000. So this is a whole population, a whole group of, you see who kind of, on top with that right there, right? I ain't do it this morning, but y'all seen where I was in that, right? But all these 27,000 different posts on Kwanzaa. Let's say today is Nia. I want to see how many people are posting about Nia using the hashtag Nia. Right? Boom. Let's see. 47,000. Look who at top. Oh shit. Right? All right, but there's a lot of people that use the hashtag. Ooh, look at that pit bull. God damn. All right. But there's a lot of people that, and if you look in their posts, you'll see Nia hashtag. You see that? Right? So whenever you see the hashtag on a post in anything, you just could click on it and it'll take you to the hashtag. And it say 47,000 people are posting about this. All right. You could throw in any hashtag on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok and you'll find a whole series. So it allows you to categorize certain things when you throw hashtags on them. Now, but the issue that I am trying to, like for example, last one, Kwanzaa 365. So just using Kwanzaa, I throw 365 on there. So it don't have a certain amount of number. So I'm at the top of that one right there. That's almost all us and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's almost all us. There's some other. We got some competitors. Okay, all right, but it don't give you a number. So when it don't give you a number, it ain't a lot, right? But if we just type in Kwanzaa, once again, I want y'all to see that. If we just type in Kwanzaa, we got 27,000 people posting about Kwanzaa, right? So, but that number, it don't matter, regardless of how many you will get on there. Like, for example, hashtag nation building. Oh, I ain't think about that. Let me check that out. 6,000. All right. Let's say warrior. We got 273,000. Right? All right. Let's put African warrior. So what I'm doing, I'm researching these words, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. So not a lot. So let's type in hashtag Pan-African. $9,000, right? Okay, all right. Let's say hashtag, but it's more people posting under Kwanzaa than it is Pan-African, right? So what I'm looking for is keywords. I'm looking for keywords. Why am I looking for keywords? Because keywords, when you run any type of campaign, right? When you run a campaign, you need keywords. So I'm looking for keywords that hit my specific audience. Giami has this very specific audience. We have a niche audience. And one of the problems that people in the position that I'm in is finding the keywords that will reach our audience, right? Now, when you run an ad, you need keywords because you increase your chance of being able to work with people by the amount of keywords, or not even the amount, by selecting keywords that are, how can I say, powerful enough to reach enough people to get your ad noticed. So we have an event or we have a product. So part of the issue that we have with Giami is finding the keywords, because we have a niche audience. We don't want to throw out a net to reach 9 million people when 9 million people are just going to scan by, and that's going to cost a lot of money. What we need to be able to do is to find our niche audience, find those keywords. So anybody out there that have any ideas about keywords, like I said, you go and type them in. But like now, what I'm saying with Kwanzaa is Kwanzaa don't pop up in the keyword list. Any of the principles don't pop up in the keyword list. Right? Nation building is so general. Matter of fact, I might try it though. Might try it. Look at it. But nation building is kind of general because, like I said, I got a niche audience, and I'm trying to reach y'all. Right? I'm trying to reach people that are in that. But a lot of times these keywords will not pop up. So there's some type of, how can I put it? The niche group that we're working towards and what we're building is kind of blocked. So like we type in hashtag. Now check this out. African American. Which is very general. 41,000, right? Let's put in African American culture. Right? Very small. Don't even have a number. Right? But now, to put African American in, you have to prove certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's, how can I put it? They won't even let you just use the keyword African American. Right? Because African American, we only got, here we go. Boom. African American. 41,000. All right, cool. Let's see. But if I put in BLM, let's put hashtag BLM. 2.4 million, right? But, I don't want to necessarily use BLM to advertise because BLM, you know what I'm saying, is everybody. That's 2.4 million. That's everybody. I don't want to hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could throw up a hashtag BLM, but they might not really be interested in black folks getting reparations. They might just be looking for BLM so that they can go on and spam you or whatever, So you know, it's I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to find it. I'm going to find them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find them. I'm working on it. What are some keywords for our targeting? That's what I'm saying, Kwame. That's the question, man. That's what I'm saying. The keyword, and like I said, if you find any articles, if you have any ideas for some of the some of the keywords, because it's like boom, like I said, because one of the things that we gather around is Kwanzaa, Juneteenth. Let me see. Let's go back. One of the ones that somebody suggested to me was old school hip hop. 15,000. All right. That's a small enough audience. Old school hip hop. People that post or might look up stuff with old school hip hop. And that's, that's we kind of know who that audience is, right? All right. So I'm gonna keep that one in mind. But it's like looking up and trying to find those keywords that would lead to us. All right, kind of hard, working on it. But anyway, let's get into this toast. So I got a special thing for y'all on the toast today. Let me finish my coffee out of my Warrior and Training cup. Available on GeometryJourney.media. And actually, I can't remember where I got this cup, but on the back we got on this one we got our pledge. Damn, rare. I'm gonna hold on to it. Maybe one of my kids could sell it. Because one day there will be some members of Giame that be like, yo, I want that old shit. Like some of y'all holding y'all coins and stuff. Oh, I want that coin. Brother Kwame held that coin for years. I want that coin. We can do a little fundraiser for Giame with just our members. Hey. But today we're going to toast. And what I have today is some fresh, young ambrosia. We going to toast, dog. We going to toast, man. I'm going to leave a little bit in this so I can sip on the way out. But we are going to lift up our glass. We're going to sample. Look at the color, because this was green tea, but we see that some of the metamorphosis has happened, the change has happened, the alchemy is taking place. It has a nice fruity smell. Man, it's young. I'm about to bottle it up. I'm going to refrigerate a lot of it. I'm going to mix up, matter of fact, I'm going to mix up some of these different, Lord have mercy. I love smelling the young ambrosia. I mean, old ambrosia, I love you too. So I'm gonna put a little bit of you in there. Just a little bit, so that you can show what it's gonna become. But man. But anyway, this is that young ambrosia. We're gonna lift up and we're gonna do our toast. And once again, I want to thank all of y'all for joining us. And I want to once again give those Neoborn a round of applause, because I went a long way around. You know what I'm saying? Running my mouth. Y'all know that's what I do. But anyway, family, we're about to lift up. Now, for those that are new, and if you have ancestors that you want to throw on the list, you are welcome. Put them in the chat box at the bottom. Or you can inbox us at Giami Journey. Please do not feel rushed. If you have ancestors that you are not ready to hear on the Daily Toast, by all means, you know what I'm saying? There's no rush. We're going to be here. Right now, there's young people being trained up under me to take this seat, because one day I told y'all, this seat, right? This seat right here. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Now, I do my show in the morning. You know this. Well, I mean, you going to call me to ask me if I'm on air? No, I'm answering now. You on air. This is Hollywood, everybody. Everybody say hello to Hollywood. All right, what do you want? Well, I mean, it ain't gonna take long. What you want to know? But you can't. They can't call you all the time. Right. But hold on. I handled that for you. Man, just say you want. Just say you missed your brother. You want to talk to your brother. I got it. We don't talk enough. I understand. I took care of that for you. Who, me or her? What I'm gonna be upset about? You my brother. I'm gonna take care of that. You ain't. That wasn't nothing. No, don't worry about that. I got you. Peace. Got it. Nation building all the time. Now, family, we need to make sure. So for some of the young people out there, make sure you put yourself in a position where you are able to be of service to your family, to your tribe, to your community. Right? That's something that's missing out of the education system now, because we're being trained that we need to be in service for money. Right? We need to start putting it in our mindset that we are here to serve our people. Whether I become a doctor or a nuclear physicist or a teacher, I am here to serve my people. Now, what that does, that makes you youthful, right? This has been something that has been in our culture since the beginning of time. All of us served a purpose towards building up our people. Of course, we had some outliers. Of course, we had outliers. But 85% of us was useful to the culture, were useful to the people, are useful to the family. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure that we set ourselves up so that we are able to serve and help those people in our community. That's how we make change. We need to get out of the mind state that we have been programmed over the last 50 years. That is about money. No, it's about being of service, especially to your people. Because now, when you start servicing your people, and please understand this, because people are like, well, that's Brother Hatim, that's racist. No, when I serve my people, I benefit the world. We have to put this in our mind. See, because I want you to understand, the children that broke Jim Crow were educated in a system that was designed by us to make life better for us. By us making life better for us, everybody else benefited. So those children were working towards selfish ends in a sense that ended up helping everybody else because they was of service to themselves first. You help no one when you are of service to everybody. By trying to help everybody, you end up helping nobody. We need to start training ourselves and start training our youth to be useful. And you need to look at your job right now. You need to look at what you're doing on your weekends. You need to look, what service is this to my people? What service is this to my tribe? What service is this to my family? We have to be of service. If we are not of any service, we are no good. We are a wasted piece of flesh. I hate to say it like, no, I don't even hate to say it like that. And many of us know we got certain individuals running around our community right now. They're in a sense wasted pieces of flesh. We got people all over this planet right now because they service no one, not even themselves. Because they were servicing themselves, they would take care of themselves to prolong their life. And then we got something that's so selfish that they, even though they're useless to everybody else, they still want to prolong their life. Makes no sense. Wealth is a community thing. Richness is an individual thing. Wealth is held on to by communities and tribes. I ain't even gonna say community. Let's say tribe. It's a tribal thing. right? Because it requires those close ties for those individuals to be able to compile that wealth and be able to protect it. We need to be bringing people up that are able to protect the wealth. And when I talk about wealth, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about the knowledge. I'm talking about, yes, I am. Money is involved in that. We're not just talking about money, but wealth comes in many different forms that is held on to within groups. And those groups are able to maximize all that so that they can experience wealth in all aspects of life. But anyway, let's keep it moving. First off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we call that Creator, and we say, Ashe. And I forgot. Anime just reminded me. First off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, to the home of the stubborn minority, to the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course you know this is the Daily Toast. And it is a heart of a simple production. All day, air day. Where we strive to blow up your own paradigms. Now let's continue with the toast. So we lift up our glass and we salute our personal ancestors. Ones upon whose shoulders we stand, those that remember us, those that left us with lessons, those that touched our heart. And when we was acting up, popped us to help us continue walking on the proper path, hopefully, right? So we lift up our glass to those ancestors, and of course, I'm going to run down the list as far as I can by memory. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgian, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny, Gas, and Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva, Brown, Marker, Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More Eggs, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor User Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Starting and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, Deluxe, the brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley, Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foss, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rick Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, Joe Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kennedy Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale, Hodge, Mel Dale, Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, Beatty, Sale, Weather, Vita Farmer, Argo, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, C. Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven, Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stober, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Levine Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, the Caleb Rose, Mary Martinera, Dom Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Tracy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Diddy Monares, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji, Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFrida Signs, Anders Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First, Stacey Triche, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka, Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, We was on the road, family. We was on the road. Boy, Irby. That comes. Did that come before Paul? Boy, Irby. Where we at? Man, I should have known that. So. Void Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong. Let's just go by the list so we get done. Erica Armstrong, I apologize. I'm trying to get them all. Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Elizondo, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, William and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet, McKay, Spencer Sturge, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Rhoda Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nudie Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr. I can make it to about there usually. Well, I ain't going to say usually, but that's where I got it so far. Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, because I messed up right before Miss Vanilla. Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Benny Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russ, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Arthur H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Albert, Masmi Coper, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We go to the Black Book. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Bart Shang, Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damien Todd, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Ricketts, Jamate, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Semple, Candace Simmons, Sir McLean, Linda Jones, Sade Gardner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshaun Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walter, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White,
R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, Chilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Ellis Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel March, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Aben, Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leather and Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leather Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor. You got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine, Seth Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andrew Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel, Dennis Brendan Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Monda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vivian Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Anley, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spate, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse. We got also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Cher Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones. We got Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, and Vivian Johnson. Family. Once again, for 5 years straight, all week. Listen, consistency is not an issue here at Giambi Journey. We got other issues. But consistency is not one of them. At least for the toasting part. We lifting up our glass to all of our ancestors. For all those that might be new that are listening, and you want to know how to get your ancestors on the list, put them in the timeline. Inbox us at one of our sites. We on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on YouTube. Let me shut my mouth sometime. We on Twitch. You can find us everywhere, right? So we lift up our glass. We salute our personal ancestors, family. We lift them up high, right? Calling their names. And we say, Ashe. Where you at? Thank you. That's anime. So from there, we move to the present moment right now, family. We are on the fabulous day of Nia. Once again, we want to give the Nia babies a round of applause. Nia babies, it is your day. Nia born. We salute you. But right now, we are in the moment of Nia. Today is Nia. We have conquered the days of the week, and we have renamed them. And now they follow us. Rather than us following them, they follow us. So today, for those of us that are on this journey, we call it Nia, right? And for those that's out there like, what is he talking about? And you want to learn a little bit about what we're talking about, go and check out our free e-course, right? freegnjecourse.com. That's freegnjecourse.com. Those that might be listening in on, those that might be listening in on Spreaker, free GNJ. That's the letter G, letter N, letter J, ecourse.com. Brother Kwame say 5 years. Wow. Hard to believe on the one hand, but consistency toward nation building is what we're about. That's right. It's actually, far as the toast in the way that we're doing it now, we've been doing it like this for 5 years. That's how long I've been charting it. But Kwame say 7. That's the math. That's the mathematician. We've been doing other stuff too. But anyway, family, we are in the moment of Nia, and as I do on a daily basis, I ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Nia. It's there. It's out there. It's all around you. It's within you. Right? Learn to identify your principles. Get out there and see them in motion. See them in action. Because they're all around us. Right? And they will help us reshape and reframe the reality we are in so that we can start receiving the benefits, the ancestral benefits that we are supposed to be getting, as well as because I'm getting them reparations too. But you know what I'm saying, there's other benefits out there that are a little more potent than reparations, and we need to start plugging into our ancestors. So when we plug into the moment, we're able to experience the moment, we're able to do and practice who we are in the moment, we're going to start receiving blessings in that moment, right? So we lift up our glass to the present moment, which is Nia. For those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The modic principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see by my shirt, and you can support Giami Journey. You can look on our timeline on Facebook, and you will be able to see the shirts. We got the Dayborn shirts. We also have the Daily Toaster. I'll be posting up the Daily Toaster shirts where you can get those because that store is still active as well. Also, you get some cups. All that goes to supporting what we do, supporting how we build. The Hermetic law for the day is rhythm. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is a fool. We lift up our glass and we salute. We salute this present moment, the power in this moment, and understand our role in it and our importance in being in service in this moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From this present moment, family, where do we move? I'm going to tell you where we move. Get ready, right? You ready? This is where we're moving to. We're going to move from this present moment. Right here, right now. Right now, in this present moment. You ready? We're moving from the present moment. We're moving to our future generations. Lifting up our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, because I can't wait to see what they become and what they do with what we lead them. Right? We lift up our glass and we salute them and we say, Ashe. From there, we lift up our glass, we salute all of our relations and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, we lift up our glass and we salute. This goes out, that special toast, that special libations, as they called it in Simba, for all those issues that you want to cover. But more importantly, we want to send out energy to all of our ailing family members. For all those that might be in a hard way right now, we want to send out that energy to all of those family members that may need it. So we're going to lift up our glass for them, and we say, Ashe. From there, we move and we go to that selfish toast. This is for you. This is for all of you out there doing that work, family. This is for all of you that's out there serving. You have to fill your cup so that you can fill others. So take this moment for yourself. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move one step closer to the greatest you? We lift up our glass and we say, all right, I'm going to give you a second, because that's a long list. I said in the moment. That's kind of long. Right in this moment. All right. Thank you. Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. Very simple journey. Very simple journey. We're going to move from here. We're going to move from ourselves. We're going to move to our tribe. Who is your accountability group? I have to define the tribe because I don't want people falling into the foolishness. Because, we saw some tribal action on TV the other day. That was tribal action, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And plus an incursion. You had tribal action, and we don't participate. We're trying to eliminate that type of tribal action in our paradigm, right? So, when we talk tribe, we talk accountability, right? What are you accountable to? Who are you accountable to, right? Who is your mastermind group, right? What group of individuals are you coming together with to do some serious building and some serious service to the people? That's tribe. We lifting up our glass to whatever tribe you have. Mine is Giami. Say it out loud. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. I see you, Mama Ashe, too. Welcome. We lift up our glass. Finally, I'm to the best part of the toast. I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, uplifting, empowering, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you. We salute you and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy And then 100 years is 100, not 100, 100 years as we say in Giame. And also as we say in Giame, K-N. Because this is our thing, family. We lift up our glass and we salute. And let me see. Let me go on and place my big lips around some fresh ambrosia just to get a memory. Let me see. God damn. All right. This one needs to mature just a little bit more. I still taste a little bit of the tea. The gunpowder tea has a dusty flavor when you taste it. It's like it leaves something on your tongue, and a little bit of that is still in this. The smell is I can almost smell the flowers that the bees done took. This one needs to mature just a little bit more, but I'm going to enjoy it. But I think once I put this thing in a bottle by itself and let it build up, God damn. It's not quite as heavy. Because there's some ambrosias that, like, what it reminds me of when you drink it and it's fresh, it's almost like drinking peach. The when you open the cans of peaches and you drink the fluid, it's sort of, it's thick like that, but it's not super sweet. That's the feeling I get, and that's the kind of memory that it throws up in me when I'm drinking it and it's fresh. So this time I gotta see how many small buckets I got. I will be doing a ginseng. I think I'm gonna do a kwame. I got an order for a strawberry lemonade. I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that one, and because I want it to come out right. And all of these will be having chia seeds in them because I'm experimenting with chia seeds. But anyway, that's Brother Hot Tim. I gotta get up out of here because it's 7:17. I need to. Well, let's go. Let's look at a little bit of news. Let's look at just a little bit of news, Brother Hot Tim. Just a little bit. You can do just a little bit of news, Brother Hot Tim. All right, we're gonna try just a little bit of news. We're gonna try just a little bit. All right, let's go. We're gonna do the old ancient building transition while I get ready and get us to some news. All right. So now I gotta get back to my page. Get back to our page. Let's get back to our page. I gotta go through my page. Hopefully there's nothing inappropriate on it. I don't even use my page, so I rarely use my page. Let me see. I don't want to get my account information. All right. Well, damn. Go back. All right. Here we go. All right, I know what to do. So Facebook /G. There we go. All right. Always find us on Giami Journey Media. Giami Journey Media. Here we go. They say we live. Say we got 3 engagements. Okay. They say, okay, people reach. They said we done reached 7,000. Once again, it's going back up. We got commercials running. That's why. Post engagements is up. Page likes is down by 83%. But that's better than where we were. You know what I'm saying? We always moving. We always working for improvement. Let's see what we got popping off in the news. For those that just like to hear voices and stuff like that, it's always good to go to Spreaker because we always stream on Spreaker, and Spreaker are some of our best supporters. Daily Toast emoji for 8 hours. I didn't do the Daily Toast for no goddamn foolishness. Somebody came on. Ooh, them Giammi girls. Let me see. 419 for 8 hours. A little bit longer for Giammi, man. I am out. So why they got, you see that? Did y'all see that? It said 8 hours. See, this part of the issue of not being able to control your stuff, right? Think about this. Now this says 8 hours. An individual that would get on here would be like, I ain't watching that shit. 8 hours? Y'all just seen where it ended. Y'all just seen the time frame for where it ended. It was not 8 hours. So, you know, like I said, when we are on other people's property, right? We're privy to what they tell us. 8 hours. We still got 66 views on this with 8 hours. So I'm grateful. Right here below this, you see the shop. Y'all go to the shop and you get your day, the day you was born. Just look up the day you was born and then learn the Guzasaba and figure out what day of the week. And if you don't have it, you know, email somebody in Giammi Journey or somebody in time. They'll be able to tell you what day of the week you was born on and what that day of the week is called, and rep your day. Family, our ancestors was so cold. I'm just telling you, listen, our ancestors was so cold while everybody else is up in the stars. We had already did that. We said, listen, we could break it down to where we could tell you about yourself by the day of the week you was born in. That's how you don't get colder than that. We broke it down by the 7 days. Not only do we got the 12 signs, we got the 7 days. Family, tell me what day you was born on, and I can tell you something about yourself. I can tell you about some of the innate talents that you may need to unlock that you didn't know existed. Oh my God. Listen, after going through astrology, going through numerology, and running into my day, and I found out my day, I looked at my day and it scared me because of the accuracy, because it said something along the lines of that something tragic will happen to you to basically, in a sense, make you sit down and make you focus on what you're supposed to do. If something tragic happened to me, and I sit up here like, oh shit, you know, but the biggest fear about that is that, you know, Gina G is a, you know, Gina G is a coochie baby. But anyway, you know, you damn sure right on that. Ain't watching nothing for more than 1.5. Exactly. Tell me what day you were born, and I could tell you where you were born. Where you were born? What, Kwame? That's that magic. You got to prove that. Kwame said, "Tell me the day you were born, and I could tell you where you were born." That's incredible. Only here on Giammi Journey. If you tell us the day you were born, we will tell you where you was born. Kwame, the great Yoda, will be able to decipher exactly where you was born. And since he put it out there, we're going to isolate the city and the hospital that you was born in. Can you do that? Can you do that, Kwame? And we're going to give you the coordinates on the goddamn map. That's how cold we are. Anyway, talking about rewrites, we better check this out. Whenever they got something about rewriting history, let me click this real quick so that it'll go off. It won't go off. Anytime they talk about rewriting any history in Africa, it always catches my attention. In the tombs of Zakar, new discoveries are rewriting ancient Egyptian history. Right, family, we always got to be careful of this because first off, we got a bunch of Egyptian Arabs digging it up. All right, so we got to always be very careful when they start talking about rewriting history and stuff like that. Because like I said, Egypt, the way Egypt is not the way Egypt always was. I'm just letting y'all know, the people that inhabit Egypt are not the people that was always there. So whenever they talk about rewriting history, especially when it comes to some of our ancient shit, we got to be up on top of it. So y'all can feel free to read that article. Go through it yourself. It's an alright article. And they threw up, because the piece that's most frustrating about a lot of books and a lot of stuff, they threw up these fancy titles, but they never answer the question or they never prove what the fuck they talking about. It's $100 million incentive. That spell check is killing me. Oh my God. Tesla CEO Musk, Elon puts up $100 million for someone to come up with an idea and a working model of something that could clean carbon removal to kind of help save the planet. He's throwing up an incentive, $100 million incentive to get out here and to solve a problem. Malcolm Gladwell deplored people who denied the extent of their privilege. It wasn't an article about this. It was more of a questioning article about Malcolm Gladwell. This is one of my favorite authors. I put him up. Like I said, there's African blood flowing here, of course. And people are like, well, all of us originate in Africa. I'm just a little bit more than just everybody was born in Africa when you really listen to him and find out about his background. But anyway, one of my favorite authors. I thought it was a better article, but it wasn't. Chauvin verdict brings police relief and some resentment. What? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. But y'all need to go through that and we can have a discussion about it because hopefully we'll have time to do a toast and talk sometime this weekend. Maybe twice, depending on what pops up. Folk Tales for Grown Folks, The Boy and the Nettles. Y'all going, well, actually, I'm going to let y'all check that out. These are only about 60 seconds, so go check it out.
Folk tale of the day, The Boy and the Nettles. A boy was stung by a nettle. He ran home and told his mother, saying, although it hurts me very much, I only touched it gently. That was just why it stung you, said his mother. The next time you touch a nettle, grasp it boldly, and it will be as soft as silk in your hand, and not in the least hurt you. Thoughts for a champion. Tell me, what does it mean to you?
All right, so now, one of the reasons I do those. Now let me be very clear. Now I don't want to go to the next one. Don't want to go to the next one. Stop. Get off. Let's go back. All right. Now one of the reasons I do those because first off, I want to stimulate thought. I want to be a service. Part of what I was going to do was to get people thinking, whether they disagree with me or agree with me. But what does that folktale mean to you? For those that couldn't hear it clearly, it's called The Boy and the Nettles. A very, very powerful lesson in there. And it might be one even more powerful that I missed that you might be able to pick up on. But we need to start having these conversations. So, because like I said, a lot of times we read stuff and it's very clear to us. And we can look at other people and see that there's clarity in them, but because we're not communicating, we don't understand that the clarity that everybody got may be different. He said, sounds like a lawsuit to me. You're right, in the age of Me Too, that might, you know what I'm saying, But, it just don't have to be on bodies, man. It just don't have to be on bodies. You know what I'm saying? It could be on ideas. Grasping them firmly, right? But now, what does it mean to you? Think about it. I'll post those up on, and I'll start doing a little bit more posting on Facebook and Instagram. It just takes me a little bit more time, and my time is, it's like I'm always trying to think about a better way of being a service. Let's see if is there anything else on here that we need to do. Oh, they done kicked us all the way back to the beginning. Look at that. All right, so nope, we made it to the toast for the day, but for yesterday. So go and check it out. See, and like I said, if you have stuff to add to the timeline, by all means do. You know what I'm saying? By all means do. And if you have stuff that you want me to cover, especially on the Toast and Talk, hit me up on my evening shows. I ain't do the evening shows this week. Man, you know, wrestling with these allergies. You know, living my life. Oh my God. Ambrosia is good. So let me go and get my babies to school. Get myself to my personal adventure. Have a great day. I'll leave y'all on this. Another day and you go, oh my God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ain't got no more. I'm going to let it sit for the rest of the day. All right, family.